Why are you here? We started on Wednesday with understanding what limitations are, and then how you're going to know that you're already limited and how you can break away from it. The mindset you need to have to break away from it. Yesterday, we had the privilege to have the grace of Engineer Fombok with us here. It was so powerful yesterday, and it was giving us the way we should approach our business. And today we're going to have the privilege to have someone right from among us. This one is not an outsider. This is not the person that's going to be talking to us today is not, she didn't join RDI, as already made. So if you're looking at people that started from the scratch, when I mean from the scratch, from the very, very scratch, and was able to achieve certain level of success in this business, then she is the right candidate to tell you how to. When I mean from the scratch, I mean from ground zero, whatever you can imagine. The only thing I will tell you she got that time is just the drive. The drive to now do whatever she did. I believe I'm going to give her the privilege to share that with us. I remember the first training she attended in the that was in the month of that was in 2017. That should be in the month of March. I will never forget. March or April? It was March. I will never forget, even to the clothes she was wearing. I will never forget the day she said yes to the opportunity, to the business we're doing. I will never forget. I can remember every single stage. I remember vividly how she kept building. I think her first 1 million naira came in the business after some months. As can you imagine, 1 million doing the business almost a year, or even close to more than a year. Yes. 2 years into the business, poured in everything. I saw someone pouring in everything, doing all that she can, stretching herself, always making sure that every single thing she's doing today is higher, bigger, larger than what she did yesterday. This one from the scratch. If you've been in a place of struggles where you are wondering whether you can come out of it, she has an answer to that. Because she has been through those struggles. Whatever struggle you think you're going through right now, she's been there. You've been in a place where you feel like, oh, you can't reinvent yourself. I've seen her reinvent herself over and over and over and over and over again for her to get to where she is today. Talking about the Alpha Lion mentor herself. I will never forget the day she called me on the phone. She met with me at the office, not on the phone. She met with me at the office. I'll never forget that day in Gombe State and said, I want to achieve this level of result. And I said, 2 lions can't be in same jungle. You got to go find your own jungle. I guess that was the most defining moment for her. I see her go into cities where she knows no one. When I mean cities where she knows no one, where she can't even speak the native language. What I'm trying to show you here is the attitude of the person that is about to speak with us. If you're talking about mental toughness, she got it. Go into cities where she can't even speak the native language of those cities and coming out there creating millionaires from the scratch. I've seen her go to me and I just said, not knowing anyone, built millionaires, created millionaires there. Bauchi State, same. Kaduna State, same. Sokoto, same. Benin City, same. And now she's in Lagos. And some of you that maybe that you are in Lagos right now, you'll be wondering, oh, how long she hasn't lived in Lagos as much as I know. The person that will be speaking to us today, it's someone you can throw into any city from the scratch. All you need to leave her with is just herself, and she will create the same result that she has created today. We are talking about someone that earns millions of naira in the business. If I was checking, on her result, that was last year, it was mind-blowing. When I mean mega millions, millions you can never imagine. Millions are some of us that work in the government, we have to work for 10 years to 15 years to be able to earn. That is what she earns in a year. And not just that, because for us in RDI, you are not yet successful until you are able to produce successful people until your successors become successful. This is someone that's created lots and lots of millionaires, has created so many and established so many RDI center. Our very own national secretary. We call her the Alpha Lion mentor herself in the person of Eminent Augusta. Please, may we have the privilege of all of us putting our hands together as we make welcome Eminent Augusta.
Welcome, ma.
Together for her.
Welcome, ma. Welcome, ma.
Welcome.
All right, please, ma'am, you have the floor right now. Take us on the right. Trust me, I am not going to stop you at 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, when people are tired, we are meant to close at 11 o'clock. When people are tired, anyone that is tired can go. But here, I am ready to learn. I am 100% ready to learn. So please, ma, you have the floor. God bless you, ma.
Okay, thank you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Yeah, we can.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Yes.
It's better now, right?
Yes. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so good morning, everyone, once again. When he was introducing me, I was looking for who he was actually introducing. I didn't know it was. I was like, who is this person? But funny enough, I'm someone that I like going back to the roots. I will never forget where I came from. For he to have introduced me like that, that should tell you that he was the one that helped me unleash the lion in me. I never knew that that person existed. So it's really a privilege to be part of this wonderful and amazing family. So Happy New Year to everyone in the RDI family. I prepared a slide, but I don't know what's wrong with my laptop. So that slide is having issues. It can't really open, but I'm going to try as much as I can to deliver as much as I can. In fact, I'm grateful to God because I didn't know I'll be holding this section this morning, but all the same, thank God for the privilege. So once again, Happy New Year is with a great privilege and deep sense of gratitude to God that I welcome each and every one of us today. In fact, I prepared this training to be taken on Monday, but when I discovered our director was like, we're having a maximum impact last week, I was like, okay, let me reserve everything for today. I'll try as much as I can to keep to time. This one he has said he's giving me a lot of time. Yeah. I'll try as much as I can to keep to time. Okay, so first and foremost, I want all of us to know that the year 2021 has been, in fact, it has been for most of us a year of many colors. For some of us, the year 2021 is a challenging year. In fact, it challenged the very core of our existence. While for some of us, it was a melody of sweet and bitter experience. For most of us, it was a bliss and growth for some of us. Now, whichever category you find yourself, for everyone listening to me right here today, each and every one of us, we came, we saw, and we conquered 2021. Now, 2021 did not see the end of us, rather we saw the end of it. A lot of people started 2021, they didn't end well. Someone like me, I started 2021 with my dad, but I didn't end it with him. Now, before we dive into this new year with a lot of glimpses, a lot of promises, I want us to do something. Let's take a moment backward. Let's look backward and check our previous moments in 2021, because I need us to x-ray our 2021 with a view of to learn and learn from it. Because for us in the RDI family, we faced a lot of challenges. While the issues of delayed of encashment came, products not being available, there were so many issues and challenges. But guess what? We suffered a lot, but at the same time, we gained a lot. So for some of us, our business had a nosedive, meaning some of us, we lost our team members last year to dream killers and naysayers. Some of us, we were backstabbed, we were betrayed by team members, by success lines that we hope that will have our back. But for some of us, we lost teammates. Some of us last year, we lost teammates that we thought will emerge as a leader and at the ending of the year. I know most of us had that experience. Now, why for some of us, our belief is our belief in the ability of our business to deliver financial freedom for us was questioned to the core by the challenges we faced. These are different episodes that happened to different different emotions that we had last year. But like just like a phoenix, we rose. We rose above our challenges, and today we are standing ready to give 2022 a go. Now, I really want to congratulate each and every one of us because we are all champions. Our ability to rise from all the challenges and to keep forging ahead shows that we are made up of a tough stuff, meaning we are very, very strong. Now, one thing we must learn though is that great victories are often the product of great challenges. Let me put it that way. Now, every great monument, every great man you see out there, you see standing today, they are standing because they overcame challenges. We must never be afraid of challenges. That's what I want to tell us today. As a matter of fact, we should be willing to welcome them as part and parcel of our life and our existence, because the truth is that the more challenges we face, the easy life has to be. But it has to be based on the condition that you are learning from your challenges and you are moving forward. It now serves as growth for you. Now, the problem with most of us is that we face challenges and we fail to learn from it, and we whine and we complain. Some of us even quit, as funny as that. Now, only to go through the same challenge again and again, over and over again, repeating the same class, and we are not passing to the next class. So let us all learn from the challenges of 2022 as we forge to, let's all learn from the challenges of 2021 as we forge towards 2022. Now, the year 2022, this year 2022 comes with a lot of hope and excitement. This year 2022 is going to be an amazing year. It's going to be for a lot of us a year when our dreams in this business come true. It's a year where we hope and we pray. It's going to be a year where we hope and we pray. It's going to be a year whereby everything we hoped for and we prayed for in this business materialized. But guess what? It's a lot of hard work. Yes, and we're going to achieve this first as a family, then as a team. I always have this attitude of telling people that my team members, my business partners are my family, because 95% of my life I spend with them. 5% I spend with my own blood relative. So it's time for us leaders and teammates to do what? To come together and help each other to build our belief and to build this business. It's time we operate as a family, as a team. It's time we break every barrier standing in between us and come together this year and make this year the best year ever for us. Now, in 2022, we should let go of every backstabbing, every backbiting, every envy, every jealousy, every anger that comes our way. This year, let it all go. Because if one man is down, trust me, everybody is down. Whatever affects one affects everyone. This morning, I don't really want to go in a negative way, but I received a message from my blood family. Now, it's not as if the message was directly to me, but what affects one affects all. If I can behave like that from my blood family, then how much more you guys, who are my family, I spend 95% of my time with. So this is how we will raise, this is how we're going to raise above every challenge that we are facing. Because if one man is down, every man is down. Whatever affects one should affect everyone. Now, for the whole of the RDI NGO, the year 2022 is the time for a fresh start. A fresh start to recommit to the vision of RDI NGO. A vision that is centered around helping other people succeed. A vision that is centered around helping a lot of lost generation find their path. A lot of people are lost. Yeah. Many of us, we connected to RDI, we never knew what we are made up of. Many of us, we've redefined and we found our direction in the RDI. So let's recommit ourselves to our vision, centered around putting smiles in people's face and people family, because remember, it's all about helping people living a massively successful life full of abundance. Now it's time for a fresh start, learning from the mistakes of the past and doing things the right way. Now, we as the leadership of the RDI NGO, by the special grace of God, will continue to provide as God enables us with the leadership and direction that we need to enable each and every one of us succeed together as a family. Now, this year, we as leaders, we will be more intentional, more responsive as regards to the need and the challenges of our team members and the family within us, depending as into the extent of our capability. Now, mentorship, but what this information I'm giving, there's an angle I'm going to take in it. I'll talk about that later. Now, mentorship and all-inclusiveness will be the key part of our project this year. Now, guess what? Despite the imperfections as human, we, your leaders, each and every one of you, you still stood by us as a family. You still stood standing by us. We are entirely grateful for your loyalty to us in this organization, in this family, in the RDI NGO, and for your belief, and more importantly, for your commitment. And with this, I say a very big thank you to each and every one of us. Now, before I continue, I really want to, there's this prophecy I received. And for me to receive this prophecy, I shared it with everybody I hold dear at heart. And I'm going to share this prophecy with each and every one of you. I received this prophecy not from a church. We go to church 31st night to receive a lot of things. But I received this prophecy from, I'll call this person a financial prophet, because the person is a guru in business. So he said, this year, 2022, is a unique year. And this prophecy I'm giving, I personalized it as my prophecy, and I want each and every one of us to do the same. The year 2022 is going to be a year of jubilee. It's going to be a year of kindness, and it's going to be a year of release. When I mean release, the cloud is thick. Heavy rain is about to pour on every serious-minded business person in our business. Now, 2022 is going to be very good for me. It's going to be very good for each and every one of us. Now, it will be the easiest year if you do the following things I'm about to tell you right now. Now, 2022 will be the easiest year for you if, number one, you're ready to learn. Number two, you're ready to practice what you're learning. And number three, you are ready to repeat the process. Now, it will be the easiest way to do the following. Number one, to make money. This year, 2022, with all the challenges, knowing that our recession, in fact, we are diving deep into recession, the inflation rate is going high, knowing fully well that this is the year of election, a lot of investments, people will hold themselves back. Money flow, there will be no money flow this year because people are scared of the change of power. A lot of things will happen this year, but I'm telling you that the prophecy says that, in line with God's word, that this year will be the easiest year to make money. This year will be the easiest year to build a business. And this year will be the easiest year to scale in every phenomenal manner. Why am I saying this? In 2022, little things will have great consequences this year. Little things will have great consequences. Small input will produce a very large output because there is the word leverage in our business. Now, for those who are ready to practice and do everything, then trust me, the sky is your starting point. But how can we achieve this together as a family? And that is why I want to emphasize on something called leadership. Everybody go to the chat box and type leadership. Because the only way we can achieve this together as a family is recognizing what you need to do and doing it. Someone said, Eminent Augusta, I've set a lot of goals. I'm so excited for 2022. And I told the person, look here, setting a goal 2022 and you focusing on your goal, trust me, 100% you will not achieve it. I'll say it again. Setting a goal and focusing 100% on that goal, 100% chance you will not achieve it. Why? Because if you're so focused on the goal, you'll be so focused on the micro stuff that you end up being so, you will not even know when time, as in that you are even behind time. But when you focus on the activities, the small daily activities that will lead to producing the result of the big goal, then trust me, this 2022 is your year. Now, the roadmap for success for us in this 2022 is: 1, if you want to be successful this year, 2022, in fact, let me ask, how many of us want to be successful this year? Go to the chat box or just be where you are, raise up your hand. How many of us want to be successful this year, 2022? Go to the chat box and comment. How many of us? Now, if you want to be successful this year, all you need to do is one thing. All you need to do is to switch lane. Everybody says switch lane. Go to the chat box and type switch lane. All you need to do is to switch lane. It's not about working hard. Yes, it's good to work hard, because in the equation, my mentor always tell me, in the equation of success, there's no substitute for hard work. Yes, you're going to work hard. Working hard is good, but you must switch lane. Get to the right lane, leave the wrong lane and get to the right lane, because working hard on a wrong lane won't help you this year, 2022. For example, if you're going to Lokojan right now and you decide to follow the route, pass through Lafia, that's the wrong lane. But you have a good intention, but you're going through the wrong lane. Now, there are 2 lanes in life, and I'm going to show us that. There are 2 lanes in life, and those lanes are, in fact, those lanes represent our different personality and who we are. Now, the first lane is the lane of the problem causing, as in people that cause problem. The second lane is the lane of people that solves problem. Now, that is how life is. A group of people are either causing problem and a group of people are solving problem. Now, they are solving problem created by the people who are causing the problem. Now, in this year, 2022, we must switch lane. From the wrong lane, we need to get to the right lane. Now, the wrong lane are the people that are always complaining about everything. Oh, my encashment didn't drop. Oh, my upline didn't do this. Oh, my sponsor didn't do this. Oh, my leader didn't do this. Complaining and whining like chickens. Quack, 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 quack. That is all they can do. They'll sit down. Oh, RDI said, since I connected, I've not made money. 5 months, 6 months, I've not made. They keep complaining. These people are on the wrong lane. They are on the wrong lane. They complain about everything. Even the country, they complain about every damn thing. Now, the right lane are the people fixing the problem. You may not be the one causing the problem, but you are the one complaining about it. So until you leave the long range and the wrong lane to move to the right lane, then trust me, you will not be successful this year. Now, let's talk more about the right lane. The right lane are the people fixing the problem. They are busy trying to, they know that there is no time. They are very focused, fixing the problem, knowing fully well there is no time. Imagine people that diffuse bomb. When a bomb is being presented to them, they know there's no time. So they are 100% focused, trying to do what? Diffusing that problem. They are not complaining. They know that the time is about to, the little time they have is about fixing a problem. Now, even if you are not the one causing the problem, you need to shift from the lane of people complaining to the lane of people that are doing what? That are fixing the problem. Come out from the lane of people that are blaming, accusing others, and go to the lane of people that are ready, taking responsibility for themselves, for the success they want in life, in this business, and this year, 2022. Now, I need all of you to tell your neighbor, switch lane. Go to the chat box and tell your neighbor, switch lane. You must switch lane this year. Write it down. Now, now that we are switching lane, you need to know that you are switching your lane from being a complainer to being someone that is taking responsibility for your business, doing the needful, carrying out your income generating activity, making mistakes, asking the right question, sharing your challenge with people above you, learning and moving forward. Seeing every mistake and failure as an experience, as a step, as a staircase towards your what? Success in this business. Now, people may make money this year, but I don't want us to have the mentality of this year is a year of me making money. If you can change that mindset that this year is a year of you helping as many people as you can, solving their problem by providing value, then trust me, the money will come. Yes, the money will come. That is just the truth. So I'm going to tell us about the greatest problem we are facing in our country today. And that is the problem each and every one of us are going to solve collectively. The biggest problem we are facing is that we have many people on the wrong lane than people on the right lane. We have more people that are causing problems than people that are fixing problems. We have more people that are complaining, blaming, accusing than people that are actually fixing the problem. We have more people that are blaming others, accusing others, and they are not taking responsibility. And we have lesser scarcity of people that are taking responsibility. So the biggest problem is that we have more people causing the problem than the people solving the problem. Now, the people fixing the problem, these are leaders. Everybody say leaders.
Leaders.
Both the chatbot and type leaders. The people on the right lane this year that will succeed are people that are fixing problems, people that are ready to take responsibility. And this group of people are called leaders. They don't have time to complain. They are busy, always busy fixing a problem. You don't see them whining and crying. You don't see them complain. You don't see them gossiping. You don't see them dwelling too much on anything. Once something is done, they don't cry over spilled milk. They ask themselves, what's the way forward? How can I make this better? They move. Now, even if you are not causing the problem, you need to shift from the lane of people complaining to the lane of people that are fixing the problem. Stop complaining. Hey, my encashment didn't drop. Oh, I didn't receive product. Oh, the Zoom meeting is too much. Stop complaining. Move to the lane of what? Remember, I told you, for you to succeed, you must be ready to learn. You must be ready to practice. If you don't attend meetings, if you're not attending our special meetings, the millionaire school, the supercell meeting, your one-on-one coaching with your mentor, for those of us that are privileged to have a physical coaching with mentors. In fact, I myself, I had to even start extra hour mentorship in the night with people that are not even in the same location with me, ensuring, because I need to be intentional. Stop complaining, take action. You are permitted to disturb your leaders, is your birthright. Even if you irritate us, is your birthright. We cannot complain. If you see us trying to complain because we are humans, remind us that it is your birthright that we shouldn't complain. We are here to serve you.
Exactly.
Now, same goes for other mentors in the house. So right now, I need each and every one of us, even if you're not causing the problem, just leave that lane. Come out to the lane of people that are ready to take responsibility. If you want to be successful in life, you must look for what? Problems and solve them. One of my mentors, late mentor Obon King, said is either he's looking for a problem, he's entering a problem, he's in a problem, or he's living a problem. But all his phases of life, he must be in a what? In the atmosphere of what? Problem. So look for problems and solve them. And that is why our business is the greatest gift God has blessed us with. Guys, trust me, network marketing is a tool God has given into your hands. God has blessed you with. Yesterday, Engineer often made us understand the value of what we have. You see this business, you may not be seeing it, but blessed are thou that believe, but yet cannot see. When I started this business, there was no proof. Many of you are waiting for proof. I want to see Engineer Nonso's alert. I want to see Eminent Augusta. I want to see your alert. I started this business without proof. Yes. Blessed is he that believes, that does not see, but yet believe. What did they say faith is? They say faith is a substance of things hoped for, and evidence of things yet unseen. That is what Stephen Covey said. So look for problems, solve it. Our business is the tool to solving a whole lot of problems. If you can listen to the activities, to the secrets, to the mentorship by your leaders and mentors. And that will be exposed in our millionaire school and one-on-one coaching sections. Now, people pay money in exchange for problem solved. The reason why someone was telling me yesterday, 2 days ago in my mentorship class, she said people were not attending, people are not connecting, they keep complaining of money. I told her it's because the value you gave is lower than the price. People see that the price of our business, the entry level, is too high because the value you gave is low. I told her exceed the value. Let the value you are giving be so high, then trust me, that price is just a myth. You're in the process of giving people so much value. That is where you'll be able to identify their problem, and they are willing to exchange it for money. Trust me on that. Even if they don't have the money, they're ready to do whatever it takes. Yesterday, I showed some of us a form, a woman that has been following me since last year. I gave her a form. She said she doesn't know how to earn, there's no money. I should please help her with money. I told her I won't help you with money, but I can show you how to raise money. So there's this grant form I released. Grant form whereby you can seek out for grants. People can give you grant. When we were small, they give us a form to go home, give your family members, even if it's 100 naira, gather it and come back. So these are ways we use in helping people raise funds. So you can meet your leaders for more explanation regarding that. So our greatest challenges in this world is the lack and scarcity of true leaders. That's our greatest challenge. Leaders are the people that take responsibility. Leaders are the people that own a business. Leaders are the people that are not looking for who to blame. There is a scarcity of true leadership in our country, in our world, in our business. And trust me, anybody that makes the decision to become a true leader, oh my God, the gates of heaven will pour down on you. Now, when the first time I traveled to Dubai, I've been hearing about Dubai. I read the stories about Dubai. So I saw what I saw in Dubai the first time I traveled. I saw a country that was a desert 9 years ago, or more like 10 years ago. But in less than 6 years, this country became the center of the world. They said that the country was a desert. In less than 6 years, it became the center of the world. Now, let's come together and make one of the most beautiful countries in the world. That was what their leaders decided to do. Nigeria is richer than Dubai. Nigeria, we are 60-something years old. Dubai is just 10 years old. What's the difference? True leadership. They said, let's come together. Let's put on artificial. Let's look for a way to make it work. Why am I using Dubai and Nigeria as an example? It's only when there is true leadership that a lot of our problems will be solved.
Exactly.
The greatest problem in our country is that we have scarcity of leadership, not money. There's money in abundance. The reason why each and every one of us are not making money in our business is because you lack true leadership. You lack the ability to solve problems. Well, you can learn the skill. There is money, abundance of it. There's nothing like lack of money. But the lack of what we have is leaders that are ready to take responsibility to solving problems. So we are in shortage of leaders. So there are 4 characteristics of a good leader. Now, this 2022, I told myself we are mandating to creating leaders because I don't want to focus on money. I have to analyze what is it that I did 2019, I did 2020, I did 2022 that gave me the highest result, and the places I didn't have results in. 2019, I built leaders. 2022, I built leaders. I also made money. But 2021, there was a difference. Now, I had to do a personal retreat. I had to go and pick what didn't I do well, what did I do well? And I made a decision that the basic to the goal and the vision, because if you don't align yourself with the goal and vision of RDI, you fall out of the wagon. Because every mission, every team, every business, every organization, every family succeed when they are driven by the vision and the mission of that organization. That's just the truth. So those of us that are building our business, we see our business go up, we see it go down, is because of absence of true leadership. So 2022 is our year of building leaders. Leadership that will last for a very long time. Our business is not just about matching bonus. It's not just about making money, one on the left, one on the right. No, the reason why some of us, our business go up today and tomorrow it goes down is because we don't have leaders in our team. What you have is just matchers, children complaining. I didn't have matching bonus today. I didn't prosper. As in, they'll just keep complaining. You don't have leaders. That is what I discovered. So RDI, we are blessed with leaders. We already have a leadership system that is currently ongoing, on building. Now, you've met some of us, you've heard about us, you've seen some of us speak. You were privileged to see Engineer Often. We have our director that God has blessed us with. We have many of you here. See, let me tell you, you look at Engineer Often, you look at our director, Engineer Non, so you look at me. Nobody motivates us. Elon Musk said, if you're waiting to be motivated, you don't deserve to be an entrepreneur. Go and remain with a job.
Sure.
Go and stick with a job whereby they feed you and take care of you, and you retire to poverty. Now, RDI NGO, you mustn't stay here. If you feel that the vehicle, the financial vehicle we have is not the best for you, if you feel that you cannot align with our mission and our vision, then please leave. But when leaving, leave with respect. Meet your leader. Tell your leader, I don't feel that what you're doing here is worthy. I want to leave. Then go peacefully. But let me tell you something that you don't know. You see this business? Network marketing, just like Engineer Fon said yesterday, is not the best, but it's better. But let me shock you with something. Network marketing is the only organization, business organization in the world that produces the highest number of self-made multi-millionaires and have generated over 167 billion US dollar revenue per year. And to still break your bubbles, our company, Aim Global, the Empowered Consumerism, is the best network marketing company in the world. Leave it or take it. Why? Because it is the only company that pays every day. The moment someone connects your business, they pay you instantly, and you have access to withdraw anytime, any day. Despite the challenges in the world, the situations of the economy, the health, whatever it is, since 2020, with all the challenges that the world is facing, they keep striving. Know that the business system, our financial vehicle, which is Aim Global, remain the best. Let me tell you, those of us that are looking at other network marketing companies, you don't want to focus. Let me tell you something. The grass is not greener on the other side. The grass, just like Engineer Often said yesterday, is only greener to he who decides to water it. To he who decides to water it. The leadership you have in RDI are people that have brought themselves so low to hold you by the hand as their own, to mentor you. Trust me, a lot of places you don't have that. No bank manager will stoop so low as we do just to help his staff succeed. So true leaders stand the test of time. Nothing can shake them. Nothing moves them. They don't wait for someone to motivate them. And that is why we are outstanding. That's why you hear about Engineer. That's why you hear about Engineer Alonso. That's why you hear about Engineer Riza. You hear about Eminent Augusta. Why? Because we don't wait for people to motivate us. Many of us wait for a reminder for Zoom meeting. We wait for, instead of you to be in the room 5 minutes before. True leaders don't wait for a reminder. They connect to the meeting 5 minutes before time. They don't wait for a reminder message from anybody in the WhatsApp group. They are there. Those are true leaders. True leaders, they are not moved by challenges. They are not, rather they move challenges. That is a true leadership. God has blessed us with true leaders, true mentors, ambassadors in our organization. Children are the ones that keep whining, crying, mommy, daddy, give me food, blah, 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 blah. They complain, they whine. Those are the chickens. True leaders are eagles. They are lions, they fix problem. Now, I just want to end with giving us 4 characteristics of good leadership, then I'll end. 4 characteristics of good leadership, then I'll end this section. Let me look at my time. Now, 2022, we are going to build a lasting leadership because that is the only thing that will hold our organization, our team to be strong and to stand the test of time. You see, Aim Global, we're not changing Aim Global for any company. We die here. Aim Global, yes, they have their challenges, no doubt. But trust me, we die here. Even with their challenges, they are still innovative. Even with their challenges, they still pay out. Guys, no company is doing that. So we are ready this year to turn men to leaders. I did not say build men. I can't build anybody. I'm still building myself. But this year, the RDI leadership, we are ready to turn men into leaders. The vision is to create financial freedom, help people create financial freedom, create leaders that will help people. We'll create leaders that are financially stable, and these leaders will also help others become financially stable. That is the simple definition of our vision. True men who are ready to lead. So number 1, you have to be a leader first yourself before you can fall in line with our vision. I did not say we are raising leaders. Be careful. I say we are building leaders. So leaders are not raised. Leaders are built. To leaders. So the question is, are you a leader? Because for you to build a leader, you have to become a leader yourself first. Yes. So we can raise millionaires, we can create millionaires, we can build a team, but trust me, we need to build leaders. Leaders are the people that stand the test of time. I knew when I started this business, I knew all those that started with me in this business. But guys, today, I'm the only one standing.
Yeah.
Today, I am the only one standing. With all the challenges, I am the only one standing. That is when I started my business. AIM Global, some of us who had this casting mindset, they started since 2012. Everybody have joined AIM Global. Nobody again to recruit. It's a lie. That's scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
AIM Global started 2012. I started this business 2017. And I'm achieving success. Some of us started 2020, we are achieving success. Some just started last year. They've already earned 1 million. So it's all about, are you ready to do the work? So number one, characteristics of a good leader. Number one, ability to take responsibility. I'm now teaching us what you need to do to become a leader first. You need to become a leader first before you can create other leaders. I was having a section with some of my mentors. I showed them, Eric Warren showed us what it means to have financial freedom in network marketing. He said financial freedom, the way people think of financial freedom is not the real meaning. He had to break down what it means to have financial freedom. He said from your first to 5 years, you must have earned 0 to 5 million naira. That phase is the first season of your career in network marketing. He said that is where you work hard. Do you hear me? People that, if you want to earn between 0 to 5 million naira, that is your first season in our career network marketing. And this season is when you need to learn, practice, and work very, very hard. And it's true. He said, once you've achieved this season, the second season is where you earn between 6 million to 30 million. No, not even 30 million. He said where you've earned between 6 million to 500 million. That's the second season. He said from 6 million to 500 million is the second season. And this season is where you as a leader, you now duplicate and promote events. Duplicate and promote events. In fact, I told myself that's my own season. He now said the third season, which leads to financial freedom, are leaders that have earned between 600 million and above. That these people are investing in, they know they're already leaders, but now they're investing in leadership building, as in they are more focused and intentional in building leaders. Building a generation, leaving a legacy. That was what he said. He said that is the definition of financial freedom. So the question is, all of us here, have you worked hard? Have you gotten to 5 million naira? Have you? If you've not, then work hard. Not expect it. Your 5 million naira can come in less than 3 years. It depends on you. But you need to do what? Work hard. Fast and furious wins the race in our business. Slow and steady, forget it.
Doesn't work.
So ability to take responsibility is number one. Characteristics of being a true leader. Number one, ability to take responsibility. This is the first characteristics of a leader. Leaders are not those that dodge responsibility. Hey, come and do this. I cannot. I don't have data. I don't have laptop. I don't have phone. I don't have, as in they'll just keep giving you excuses as if you can deposit excuses in the bank. Guys, yesterday we learned from Engineer Often. It's either you are making money or you are making excuses. You can't have the both.
Simple.
You can't have the both. It's either you're making money or you're making excuses. You can't have the both. So leaders are those that decide, this year, I'm going to take responsibility for my business. This year, I'm going to build people that are taking responsibility. Even if it means this year, all of you listen to me, just make a decision that this year I'm going to be a leader. And this year I'm going to build at least 1 or 2 leaders. If you can achieve building between 1 to 5 leaders, trust me, you've accomplished so much this year. Including yourself, you must be included. So it's either you build yourself and also raise 1 more leader, or you build yourself and you also raise 2 leaders. So leaders take responsibility. These are people that are ready to take responsibility. They don't blame anybody. They don't complain. Imagine a child complaining that he's hungry, there's no food. And imagine the scenario where the parent is also complaining with the child. Do you see leadership there? There's no leadership there. That's not a true leader. Because as a parent, you need to provide. So you are the one as the parent that have to provide. So that's what we call true leadership. So you are the parent, you are responsible for your life. You are the CEO, you are the architect, you are the master of your life. Whatever you want, you have to give it to yourself. Nobody is coming for your rescue. I say that again. Don't wait for anybody. See, if you can look at this life, that everything you want, God has given it to you, is within you. Stand up and save yourself. So leaders take responsibility. They don't point accusing fingers on anyone. They don't say, hey, my upline did this to me. My team did this to me. RDI did this to me. They don't whine. No. True leaders take responsibility. True leaders, when something is going wrong, they call, hey, please, how can I help? Should I do this? Should I bring that? How can I help? They don't panic and say, we're in the Zoom meeting. We're in the room. I'm not hearing sound. We're in the room. Nothing. Why is the meeting? Why haven't the meeting started? Why haven't they just complain about everything? When you see something not going well, true leaders don't complain. Rather, they start calling the person in charge or the upline in charge. What's happening now? Is there any way I can help? What's the challenge? How can I come in to help? They don't wait they don't wait to be fed. They are ready to cook the food together. So leaders do not complain. They take responsibility because if it's to be, it's up to them. No one is coming to save you. Do it for you. If it's to be, you are the one to save yourself and also to save others. We are building leaders that will take responsibility, people that take responsibility, that don't cause problems, but rather solve them. They are not the ones that causes problems, but they are the ones that are ready to solve. Now, you must be ready this year to take responsibility for your year 2022 and fix all the problems. Now, number 2, the second characteristics. Hope we are jotting down. What's the first characteristics of being a true leader? Ability to take what? Responsibility. Now, the second thing is what? The second characteristic is leaders are patient. Leaders are very patient. A leader is very patient with people. You see, when things are not going right, it's not the time to murmur or complain. It's the time to do what? To be patient and find out what the problem actually is, and find solution to solving the problem. Now, we are building people that are going to be very patient. Be patient with your downlines. Everybody, that's why I say, come together, one as a leader to others. You need to understand the strengths and the weaknesses of your people. Then be patient with them to see them grow. Be patient with them to see them learn. I was asking a woman yesterday, you gave birth to a child. Do you expect your child to start working at the 6 months? She said, God forbid, it's just a child. I said, same goes for your business. So when you see your success line, know their strengths, then be patient with them. Work with them on their strengths and on their weaknesses. Then be patient with them to see them learn and grow, for people that are willing to learn and grow. But please note, do not be patient with anybody that is disloyal. Can you hear me? Do not be patient with anybody that is.
Exactly. Your audio. We can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, sorry about that. I said, while you are being patient with your success line, please do not be patient with disloyal team members. Every disloyal, as in any disloyal team member you have, will destroy your business. So cast them out of the Garden of Eden. Cast them out of your team. Because the truth is, if you can't be patient with this, while you are being patient with disloyal team members, your business is dying. Disloyal kills faster than anything. And by next week, God's special grace, I promise my super millionaire mind sheet, I'll be talking a lot about disloyalty, about loyalty. So cast them out, but remember, be patient with people. You need to understand that people are struggling. For example, myself. When you teach something, when I want to learn a skill, engineer also knows, I'm not smart, I'm not intelligent. You can't come and say, hey, Augusta, you're intelligent, you're smart. I laugh. Because what I don't have any talent for anything. I'm a dull person. I'm an introvert. I used to carry last position in school. To the extent that when they give my result, I use my pen to correct it to go and show my father. My father will not.
You did it too.
I did it. Oh, I did that. When they give my result, I use pen. They'll write 35 over 35. 35 out of 35. I'll use pen and manage that 35 to be 30. At least let it that I pass 5 people. But guys, guess what? When I notice that I'm not good in when you teach, I grab immediately. I told myself, what I lack in talent, I'll make it up in numbers. Exactly. So I work extra hard. If I should learn something, this presentation, let me surprise you guys. This presentation, I had to prepare for almost 5 days. In fact, up till last night, my meeting with my people yesterday, I had to cut. Up till last night, I slept around 1. I was preparing. I make it up. I go over that. I practice it over and over and over again. That's me. I'm an executioner. I'm spontaneous. I like taking action. Once I learn, I act, because acting on what you learned makes you powerful. And that is why you guys see me. You had everything Mr. Nonso said. Guys, there's nothing special about me. The only thing is that I made a decision. I told myself, Augusta, what do you want? When I told myself what I want, I asked myself, who is going to give it to you? In fact, before I asked myself who is going to give it to me, from one of our training, Leadership Spirit from Masmoro, he made me understand that I am a spirit being. Guys, the reason why many of us are struggling is because you think you are just a human being. You are not just a human being. You are a spirit being. God's spirit is in you. Okay. Meaning God has deposited into you the most precious gift, which is your mind. You guys don't know how powerful you are. So when I asked myself, Augusta, who are you? I reminded myself I'm a spirit being. And I asked myself, who is going to give me what I want? God has given me everything I want, is in me, but I just need to do the work to unleash it. And when I discovered that I am the one to give myself what I want, to produce those results that I desire, to become the person I want others to be around me, that was when everything changed for me. That was when everything changed for me. I don't complain, I take responsibility. I don't complain, I don't want, I don't do this. This morning, if I was a complainer, this morning, I shouldn't be having this section. Guys, I called engineer now, so this morning around.
Exactly.
I lost someone in my family again. In fact, I was so destroyed that I was like, should I go home and be there for my family? Because once I promised myself this year, I will have God, I'll focus on my family and business. But I will never trade my family again for money.
Exactly. I
called him, bros, I don't think I can handle this, but let me see if I can put myself together. Then I finally if I had to challenge myself, I posted the links to all the group so that those excuses that come into my head, I cancel it, I deliver. Because I really have a lot of things to give to, or a lot of message to pass to us today. So we don't give excuses. We try to make everything happen. I lost someone again in my family. Right now, I and my family were in pain, but I made a decision to show up. Guys, show up for yourself. Know that it's you. So the second characteristics is what? Patience. People are struggling. People are trying to learn. Please be patient with them. Help them to learn and be patient with them while they are learning and executing. This message goes to the leaders, mentors. Now, this year, we are raising people that will not murmur, that will not complain, but rather take responsibility. So this year, we are raising leaders. Now, the third characteristics is what? Resilience. Leaders are resilient. The reason people succeed is not because they work hard. Yes, hard work is there, but because they were resilient. Guys, I know the number of times I feel like quitting. In fact, as of December, I was having double mind about this business. That Christmas period, everybody was enjoying Christmas, but I was in my dark room. Christmas to New Year, I was in a place called the dark room. I was in conflict with myself. Yes, my dad died the month of October. I had to go be with my family. I had to pretend to be strong for everybody, to be the super D. But when everything was over, after the Thanksgiving, everything was over, I came back to Lagos 3 days before Christmas. I broke down. I had to go back to my dark room because the death of my father is the reason why I'm doing everything I'm doing. He's the one that gave me the lion's heart. He's the reason everything I'm doing. He's my motivation. Everything I'm doing is because of him. But when he died, something broke in me. I was shattered. So I came back after the whole thing. I had to gather myself together. I had to pick the pieces and redefine myself. In fact, if you look very well, you even see this picture on this screen here. I had to pick the pieces and remind myself the reason why I started this journey. So resilience, that bringing me back to the third point, resilience. The reason people succeed is not because of hard work, but because they were resilient. They were persistent. They were consistent. You see this word? You must be resilient. You must be persistent. You must be consistent. You must be determined no matter what. Persist despite the challenges. Refuse to quit. Quitters never win. Winners never quit. How do I NGO where people ruled by vision, not by money? Trust me, not by money. Sometimes we've made mistakes by misplacing our priority to money. How do I NGO? From the moment we created Dream Alive, it was a vision that was driving us, not money. I know sometimes challenges has put us in a place to pay attention more to money. But trust me, we are making correction. In fact, this year, 2022, we are retracing our step. We are focused, moved, and ruled by our vision, not money. Dubai was built by men of vision, not men that have money. If it was men that had money, Nigeria should be a paradise in the world. Nigeria is the most richest country. But Dubai, look at them. Nigeria 60 years, wealthy, but Dubai, they didn't have money. They had nothing. All they had was a desert and a small lake where they were fishing. But leaders came together because they had vision. Nigeria has a lot. So Dubai, they had vision. That was why their leaders made Dubai the center. They said, let's be the center of the world, irrespective of our challenges. Let's think, because the moment you tell yourself that, yes, there's a challenge, but that doesn't limit you. Your mind open to opportunities, you start attracting, life start giving you everything you need to make it a reality. And why? Because of what? The vision. So I encourage each and every one of us today, let's be moved by our vision. What is our vision? Let me remind us our vision statement. I think I wrote it down on my notebook. Our vision statement, let me remind us. I can't share a slide on that. Number one, remember, is to raise financially free people. Financial free people who will help to raise other financial free people. Our mission is 2024 is to raise 10,000 multi-millionaires in the connected economy, in the shared economy, to create a family of millionaires who will use their money to affect life collectively in the world positively. That's our mission. So let's go back to that. Let's be driven by our mission. The reason I was reading a book, the reason why Apple is the #1 brand when it comes to electronics, like gadgets, outside other companies, Dell, just mentioned Toshiba, HP. Why is it that Apple is the hottest brand? Not that they everything they have is better than others. No, but it's because of their vision, their mission statements. They are the people that are more interested in the reason, the why. Why are we doing this? They use their why to attract people to their brand. They don't just say, oh, this is what we are doing and this is how we do it. We are here to make money and this is how we make money. We will not succeed. Let's go back to why we said yes to this business. Remember, it's because of the vision that was sold to you. To create multi-millionaires, to become financially free and also help others become financially free. To make money so that we can impact the world positively through different projects. For example, the Feed the Family project, which we just launched. So Let's remind ourselves about that. So the last characteristics of leadership is what? Leaders have unwavering commitment to vision. Because the Bible said, without vision, my people perish for lack of what? Knowledge, lack of vision. In fact, I saw something on someone's post, Blessing or Share. She said, there was something she said, I don't know if I can remember it vividly. She said, let me see, like something about vision. That she said something about blind people, that the worst kind of blindness is a man that has sight but does not have vision. She said that's the worst kind of blindness. I saw that from her post. Now, unwavering commitment to vision. These are leaders that will stand the test of time, that are committed to the vision. Guys, the reason why Eminent Augusta started this business 2017 with a lot of people and is still standing today is not because of money, it's because of vision. I have to understand that. Leaders stand the test of time. So not leaders that are proud, that keep telling you, hey, I am a leader under you. The reason why you're succeeding is because of me. I am the ego you have. Some leaders are like that. I'm the one pushing your business for you. Those leaders are disloyal. We are not here to make money. We are here to build a vision. Remember our definition for success by L. Nightingale. He said, success is a realization of a worthy goal or idea. And Jim Rohn went to cap it off by saying, the more you help a lot of people get what they want, in return, you will have what you want. I don't know if we are getting this.
For sure.
So our vision, we are here to build a vision. What's the vision? To raise financially free people who can, in turn, raise and help other people become financially free. And the only way that can be achieved is through leadership. To raise financial free leaders who will help others become financially free. Leaders are not raised, leaders are built. So you need to build yourself to becoming a leader while you are working on building others to becoming a leader. Just give yourself this goal. This year, you create at least minimum between 1 to 5 leaders, including yourself, because you cannot build leaders if you're not a leader yourself. So build yourself to be a leader. That's number 1 leader. Then at least build 2, 3, or 4, at least 2, 3, 4, or 5. Trust me, your business will explode by next year. So the mission 2024 is to raise 10,000 leaders that are financially free in the connected economy, in our shared social economy, also to create multi-millionaires that may not be leaders, but that is the vision. This year, we are building leaders that are going to be committed, that are going to have unwavering commitment to the vision, to our vision. We are using network marketing as a tool to get us here. Remember, RDI is not AIM Global. RDI is an NGO. But now we came together as a family to use network marketing as a tool to achieve our vision, because we need the money. But the money, if you focus on the money, it won't come. You need to focus on helping as many people as possible. Building leaders that becomes financially stable, and in turn, those leaders will build leaders that are financially stable through a system. I know we've made mistakes in the past, but at least every day is a learning curve. As long as we keep being better than who we were yesterday, and we know that our best of tomorrow will not meet the better of today.
Yeah.
So we are using network marketing as a tool to get there. We are not just making money, we are building a financial freedom tribe. We have a lot of vision, whereby we can go to places, call for conferences, we are there, we have fun, we enjoy, travel around the world. So M Global is the best, but M Global is not the best company, but is better. The only company that pays every day. We are sticking to M Global as the financial vehicle towards making our vision a reality. Leaders are resilient, they are persistent, they weather the storm, they are not shaky, they are unstoppable, they don't jump from one company to another, they remain focused and dedicated towards the vision. So we are going to be building leaders this year so that we can rest later. You can't help. In fact, the truth is you can't be of help to people and still remain broke. You can't give what you don't have. You can't be solving a problem and still not make money at the same time. It's not possible. And that is why I want us to be focused on our vision in solving problems. And more especially this Feed a Family project. Let's take it seriously. There's something spiritual about money. Is a spirit, in case you guys don't know. There's something spiritual about money. You must do your own spiritual duties. I spoke about that when I did a conference about finishing strong. So when you build one leader in a home, you've saved a community. One leader in a market, you've saved the market. One leader in the church, you've saved the church. So the hallmark of true leadership is sacrifice. Leaders don't think about themselves. They think about the generation. They think about their team, the generation to come, and the next, and the next, and the next. Leadership building takes time. Trust me, it's not a walk in the park. It's not. Leadership building takes time. So let all of us roll up our sleeve today and go to work. Let's be ready to get our hands dirty. Let's go to all the knock and creep, different places. Let's go to the trenches and build what? Leaders. Leaders that are not waiting to be motivated, but they are motivated by the vision and by their dreams. If all we can do this year is to build between 1 to 5 leaders this year, then I'll say we've done well. But remember, you need to be a leader in order to build a leader. So be resilient. Don't quit. Quitters never win. Leaders don't wait for reminders for meeting. They don't wait for reminders for millionaire school. When, like last night, when your mentor working with you one-on-one say, connect, let me have a one-on-one section with you, you don't do that. They don't wait for reminders. They don't wait for reminders for meeting. They are always there, ready and waiting for their mentors. Be a leader. Be a leader and do what? Save your upline leader the headache, so that they can also focus in building other leaders, in achieving our common goal of what? Raising leaders. So make a decision to be a leader so that you can save your upline leaders the headache of still focusing on you, so that they can also focus on others. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2022, our year of building lasting quality leadership. Building leaders, it's not going to be a walk in the park. I said that before. Don't expect it to be easy, because it takes a lot, discipline, quite a whole lot of things. It's very difficult. People will backstab you. Jesus. Jesus built a leadership of 12 disciples and was betrayed by one.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. It took him 3 years to building a discipleship of 12. 3 years. That's to tell you how difficult it is. Leaders are people that are faithful. They are people that can be counted upon. They are quality leaders. Leaders that will be there, come rain, come sun, come whatever. Leaders that will be committed to the vision of RDI. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go to the chat box and type, I am a leader that will be counted upon in the RDI family. Go to the chat box and type, I am going to be faithful, and I'm going to become a quality leader that is best sorted out for. So as I'm concluding, there are 2 things you need to keep in mind: choices and condition. Leaders know that in every choice you make, there are consequences. You must be ready to face the consequences. When you say you are going to read a book, you need to face the consequences of disciplining yourself to being committed in doing that. When you say, I'm going to prospect for 1 hour, I'm going to make the phone calls, you need to do what? Know that there are consequences. Garbage in our business is a jealous business. Garbage in, garbage out.
For sure.
If you're not ready to put in the work, then forget it. Forget the results. Okay, so know that drifters are people that do things based on condition. They are not leaders. If rain is falling, they'll tell you it's raining, I cannot prospect. It's raining, I cannot go and do my project 100. The sun is too much. They keep giving you excuses. So make up your mind today and become a powerful leader in our business. In this business, we are nothing but tools in the hands of God, meaning God can replace us anytime, any day. God can replace me in this business. He can replace Engineer Nonso. But remember that we are tools in the hands of God, helping people through our vision. We are running this because we know that it is an assignment God has given to us. Our vision is an assignment. We are carrying it out. It has to be done, and it must be done with or without you, it must be done. So if you look at yourself and you are not seeing the kind of results you want, then maybe you are not a leader yet. Let me come again. If you look at yourself and you are not seeing the kind of results you want in this business, then maybe you are not a leader yet. And that is why you need to be focused on prioritizing yourself to becoming what? A leader. This is an opportunity for you to go back, for each and every one of us to go back, become the kind of creator that we want, become the kind of leader that you want to see in your team, then raise the leaders in your team. Become that eagle. So thank you very much, guys. As I'm rounding up, I really want us to say a word of prayer. So let's bow our heads in prayer. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father, we thank you for the entire RDI family that you brought together under one sitting. We thank you for strengthening this house. We have gone through a lot of challenges, but the challenges strengthen us for the next target ahead. We appreciate you because you are getting these challenges are making us to get stronger and stronger by the day. We are moving from level to level. We are raising like an edifice, like a phoenix. Father, we thank you for the expansion that you've given to us as we penetrate and dominate daily, countries, states, and nations. Father, we thank you for the leadership of RDI, because if the head is good, then the entire body is good. We appreciate you for the leadership in RDI. We thank you for the eagle. We thank you for this eagle. We thank you for the mentors. We thank you for the eagles in training and the eagles we already have. Thank you for the amazing new year you gave to us. We are witness to a new year. We thank you for the protection of life. We thank you for the safety as we do what we do. We thank you for your guidance and protection upon us, because we align ourselves with a vision, and there is a protection that comes as a result of aligning oneself with a vision. Father, Lord, we thank you for the increase. We thank you for the money. We thank you for all the things you've given us, the ability to acquire properties, acquire quite a whole lot of stuff, put smiles on people's face. Father, Lord, we thank you. Even for our ongoing project, which is Feed the Family Project, we thank you for that as we execute everything that you've blessed us with. Thank you for our director. For the Bible said that if you want to do anything, you have to strengthen the shepherd first in order for the sheep to be protected. We thank you for our director, Engineer Nonso. Please shine your light upon him. We thank you. We thank you for protecting him and for keeping him. We thank you, Lord, and we appreciate the big things you will do for us this year, because this year is a waterfall for us. It's an abundance year. It's a year of release. Father, we remain grateful for your love, for the beautiful things that you've given to us. Yes, we understand that the devil can come to challenge us, but we believe that he that is in us is greater than he that is in the world. And whatever challenge that comes to our way is a way of us proving ourselves worthy again of the vision that we are pursuing. We appreciate you. As we make this prayer in thanksgiving, we are not asking because everything we want. We are not asking because everything we want you've given to us. Everything you've given to us is in our vision, and we have the ability to accomplish it. Thank you, Father, for in Jesus' mighty name I've prayed. Amen. So once again, I really want to congratulate each and every one of us that have started the Feed the Family project, and those of us that are still trying to make their donation, keep up the good work. This project is still ongoing, and I encourage each and every one of us to make this project a reality this year, at least feed one family. So I welcome each and every one of us to the year of 2022, a fresh start, and the year where all our dreams will come true. I remain my humble self, Eminent Augusta, the Alpha Lion Mentor, the National Secretary of Realistic Dream Initiative, and the 1% Crazy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you were truly blessed today through her training, I want you to shout, I am blessed.
I am blessed.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I am blessed.
All right. Now, to each and every one of us, I want us to listen to this. Thank God you are here. We thank God for the successful Breaking the Limit conference. Okay, there's going to be a whole lot that will be done this year. I want to leave you with this as we end this conference, okay, because now we're going to get back to our usual schedules, even though by God's special grace, I'm going to be having more of these programs that are outside our schedule. Okay, I'm going to call it retreat programs. Okay, and we're going to have a lot of retreat programs where we kind of like, you know, get ourselves out of the routine and our basic business running systems and structures, the millionaire schools, the rising star mentors trainings, and the rest of the trainings, and then kind of like, you know, get into a kind of like set apart where we have to look at things from a different perspective. We're going to have a lot of trainings as that. I'm going to leave you with this. Let this year become a year where you are very intentional with everything you are doing. Become very intentional. I'm going to tell you this. Trust me. Whatever challenges you're facing, we too will do face it. The leaders will do face it. We heard of Eminent Augusta getting to the dark room where she has to question herself. I remember we had a discussion in December. Yeah, that was in December. And then she was really challenging, you know, herself to the core. I'm telling you, I can't really say the things that she said because this is an open platform. Seriously, she was really challenging herself to the core. I had to remind her that whatever you're going through now, I went through it in 2020. Many of you that were with me, I had to consider so many deals. When I mean deals, so many mega deals. Even as at December, even as at this year again, one of my top mentors were like, you know what? Maybe you just have to slow down. You are an asset on its own, and everybody want to invest with you, and then quite a whole lot of things. This is someone I respect a lot. This is someone that speaks into my life. This is someone that has impacted, that keeps impacting my life greatly, day in, day out. And you know, I had to still say no. Last year, January, I had options, as in mega million options to manage businesses in Nigeria, some outside Nigeria. But I had to go back to the core. I told us yesterday, look at the intention. You know, you're going to have a lot of good options this year. Trust me, you're going to have a lot of good options, but look at the intention. Why you want to make a decision? Why do you want to make that decision? Is the decision prompted to get you to grow or to shrink? This year become very intentional. She spoke quite a lot about becoming a leader. It's all about being intentional. Leadership starts with being intentional with what you want. You have to take responsibility. Nobody can do that for you. If the responsibility to motivate you is in my hands, the day I am down, you won't feel motivated. Yes. You just have to sit back. So I want us to take out this weekend. And then the approach we're going to be taking this year is this. It's very simple. If you are in, be in. And I will sound this way from January to December because I'm neck bent on producing great leaders. I'm neck bent on producing leaders that if I am down, they should be the one telling me, hey, engineer, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I don't want to have people around me that if I'm down, they are down. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have sycophants around me. I want to have people that are dedicated, people that are focused, and people that are well determined to be the best they can be this year. So it all starts with being intentional. So take out this weekend. Where today is Friday. Take out today. Tomorrow you can take as much as even Sunday. And then decide on what you really want. Be very intentional with it. Very, very. If we are talking about driving you crazy, we are going to drive you crazy with our actions. Now, I'm not going to tell you to do what I'm not doing. We are not going to tell you to do what we are not doing. We're not going to do that. We'll be leaders that lead by example. So our example is going to drive you crazy that if you're not ready to drive at the frequency we will be driving this year, trust me, the best option you may have is to quit. So take our time today, tomorrow, take our time. Take our time and ask yourself whether you truly want this. Whether you truly want this. There's going to be a lot of trainings that has to do with visions, goals, setting, and then planning that will be happening by next week in our various millionaire school. There are so many teams here. We have the winning team here. We have the progressive team, winning team of the global mentor, Blessing Ochanya, okay, of Sokoto branch. We have the Alpha Lion team being headed by our own Eminent Augusta. We have the Progressive team being headed by Mama Agnes. Okay, we have the Success Addicto team, which I'm spearheading. Come on, we are going to be having lots and lots of trainings next week as regards to goal setting, planning, and then vision. Please, I want you to be ready for it. Get ready. Prepare yourself. And there's going to be a lot of actions to be taken. Thank you so much. God bless you really good for being part of the Breaking the Limit conference. Just as I said yesterday, go back, watch the videos until something stirs up in you. Something that will steer you up into action. God bless you real good. Our various millionaire schools starts again on Monday. For the ones that have not started, the Alpha Line, I'm sure they've started. Success Addicto, you are starting your millionaire school on Monday morning. Make sure you are there. The winning teams, you are starting. I believe you should have started your millionaire schools. Please, every leader that have been commissioned to run millionaire schools, at most on Monday morning, your millionaire school should kickstart off immediately. Okay, God bless you real good, and you have a lovely and a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be sending out much of information as regards to our national business trainings. Okay, we have lot and lot of things being cooked up. All right, when I mean being cooked up, just watch out for it. God bless you really good. Bye-bye, and you have a lovely day.